Hello everyone. It is Saturday here in Washington. We have beautiful sunny weather and warm weather for the next couple days. So, I'm Sarah. Behind the camera is my husband Corey. And we are For the Love of Heat. So, we've had some requests to do some spicy bread. So, this is going to be brand new for me. I have never done focaccia bread before, so we're doing a spicy focaccia bread. And we're going to see what happens. This is an all new thing for me. And let's have fun with it. So, the ingredients are, of course, we are using unbleached King Arthur's bread flour. Okay, so I've got plenty here. Extra virgin olive oil. This recipe does call for instant yeast. So we're going to be working with, I know I said Weissman's. I was wrong on the last video. It's Fleischmann's active dry yeast. So I think I have enough in here for this. I should have brought my other one because I always have extra. And then your tools, you're going to need a bowl, some measuring spoons, measuring cups, spatulas, and for the ingredients on top, the olive oil is going to come over here. We're doing a can of, yes we are, Rotel, ghost pepper Rotel, some garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and of course my all-purpose Super 7 hot seasoning. A red onion. I got a half of a red onion, so I think that's going to be really perfect. And of course pepper jack cheese. So, and then I have a pan here that I've already got parchment paper on it. And that's going to help with cleanup, by the way. And then I did spray it with just some Pam. Okay? So, let's get started. Do you want me to move this out of the way? Would that be better?
Sure. Let's
just move the pan out of the way because we're not going to need this for a while. So this focaccia bread is not going to be like my normal where I let it rot. I mix it up, I knead it, and then put a cover over it, let it rise, bring it out, knead it, and then let it rise again, and then cut it and shape it into the forms that I need it, whether it's going to be bread, rolls, buns, pizza sticks, or if I'm making desserts like cinnamon rolls or donuts or something, or bagels. So, which I've done all of them. So, this is a brand new focaccia bread recipe that I'm trying. So, you guys saw the bread one where I made jalapeno. Oh, I didn't bring out my jalapenos. So I'm gonna have to bring out some jalapenos, but that's gonna be later because we got some different steps on this to do. So we're gonna go ahead and start with my yeast, and I need 1 tablespoon of yeast. So we're just gonna measure out 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon? Yeah, 1 tablespoon of yeast. And then we have 1.5 cups of warm water. It's warm to the touch, so that's perfect. We're going to give this a little mix. So let me get a... There we go. I'm working in a different kitchen today, so I'm not sure where everything is. So this is one of those that I don't have to put some sugar in it because it's focaccia bread. So this doesn't have to activate or anything like that. So in this we're going to do 1/4 cup of olive oil. Because we want that beautiful olive oil flavor. Okay, and And then in that, we're going to do we're going to go ahead and put our flour in first, because it's never good to put your yeast in with your salt, okay? Because we don't want to kill them, all right? We want them to be active. So I'm going to measure out 3.5 cups of flour. Okay, there's one. It's not exactly a full cup, so we're just gonna, we'll just put a little bit more back in here. I want to make sure that's a full cup. 2. I'm getting down to the end of this bag here. We'll just kind of go like that. Okay, that's good. That was 2 cups, right? There we go. 3. And, oh, I didn't bring out my half a cup. It's okay. I have a half a cup right here that I can use. Half a cup. And then half a cup. Just like that. And then we're going to, I'm making a mess. I don't know about you guys, but I like a clean workstation. And then we need our salt. Always remember your salt. Never forget your salt. The salt is flavor. All right. So we need 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I just make a little divvy over here, a little hole over here. 1 1/4. As I make this more, I will get to know this recipe. All right. Good to go on that. Now all we're going to do is we're going to just give it a mix. And this is going to be a hydrated bread, okay? This mixture is going to be hydrated. It's going to be loose. It's not going to be a dry mixture at all. And that yeast will have something to feed on. This says, yeah, 1.5 cups. It's turning out to be kind of dry. I think I'm going to just do another cup of warm water. A half a cup. Because that is a lot. I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. Because it's supposed to be almost like a batter. Because we want that
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about, yeah, it's definitely supposed to be sticky when she's talking about having to dip hands and water.
Yes. So all other recipes said about 1.5 cups. So
still looks like you can maybe use more.
I know, strange.
Well,
Focaccia bread is supposed to be like really wet and very hydrated. Mm-hmm. And I see it sticky. So, and we don't want to compact this. We just want to be really gentle. There we go. See how sticky that is? That's very sticky. Okay, that is looking really good. Well, I've been learning all sorts of different kinds of breads to make. So I think that is looking pretty good. So now, with focaccia bread, with this type of style of bread that we're doing here, now, yeah, that's pretty sticky. I'm just making sure everything is incorporated. There we go. Okay, those are... Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I just want to make sure I got everything, salt, yeast, olive oil. Yes, so this is a no knead dough. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to set it in the sunroom because today it's a nice day, it's warm. That'll help activate the yeast and it'll help with rice. So we want to see this double in size. So we're gonna go ahead and cover it. I'm gonna put it in the sunroom and we'll be back in 30. All right, you guys, so it's been 30 minutes. I went and grabbed, I have a few left in this one, but these are my canned spicy jalapenos that we're gonna be putting on top. So let's take a look. And we're gonna go ahead and put this recipe card aside, and it's doubled in size. That is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to wet my hands because we need to do a tuck and pull, and we need tuck and pull. Tuck your hands under, pull it, shake it, fold it over. So we're not kneading this. So let me get my hands wet because it's a sticky dough. Okay, hand is wet, so you want to dig underneath and you want to pull and shake it and fold it over. Whew, this feels so strange. Want to lift, shake, pull over. Let me get my hands wet again. Same with this side here. We're gonna pull, shake, 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 tuck it in. And we don't want to overwork this dough at all. Just we'll come around one more time here. Kind of shake it, pull it over. Okay, so that's all we want to do with this dough. That's a pretty sticky dough. I hope I'm doing this right. Oop. I've never done this one before. So there's always a first time for everything, huh? So we want to just pull it because we want to help that yeast and that gluten to activate. Okay, we'll just turn it around just one more time. Just very gently. Okay. So that's all we do. Okay, we don't want to overwork it. We don't want to mess with it a whole lot. We're going to cover it up. We're going to put it back in the sunroom because it's very warm in there. And we're going to let it rise again. So we're going to do this 2 more times. So we'll see you back in 30. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Another 30 minutes. So, and it's double in size. Look at the jiggliness. It's jiggly. So, we're going to wet our hands and we're going to do another pull. And keeping our hands clean. Oh yeah, it's getting airy. So we want it, oh yes. And look at gluten is setting in. And get our hands underneath there and pull. That is nice.
It's amazing what 30 minutes can do.
I know. And this is sitting in the sunroom, which gets plenty of sun.
Yeah, it's probably a nice 78 out there.
Oh, easily. So if your house is cooler, they do recommend putting this, let me get my hands wet again. Putting it in the oven on 75 or 175 or 200, and keeping it in there.
If you're ever gonna do that, I remember having ones that the lowest was 225 or 250.
So you can see how smooth the dough is becoming. And there's some bubbles in there. That's what we want to see. We want it. See, look at the bubbles. Oh, that's amazing. So we don't want to destroy the bubbles because we want this light and airy. I'm gonna wet my hands again. Just kind of go around and look at that. It's not even sticking to anything. This is fun dough, y'all.
Definitely a different technique.
Yeah. I'll do this again. Oop. That gluten is setting in pretty well. So we may not have to do one more. I've seen some where they do 4 and then...
The way it bubbles up on those videos, yeah, they're definitely putting a lot of air in it.
Yeah, there's bubbles all over in it. Mm-hmm. That's really cool. And you can wiggle it. And the gluten is definitely setting in. You can see that the gluten is setting in. Okay, so we're gonna set it back in the sunroom and let it rise some more. I want to do one more. Look at the bubbles. That's nice.
Yeah, you see this stuff when it's being ready to be cooked. It looks like a science project.
Look at that beautiful bubble right there. So we want, and there's bubbles all over in here. We don't want to disrupt those bubbles. So we're going to set it back in the sunroom for another 30 minutes. And we'll do another tuck and pull. And then we will start getting it prepared on the pan. So we'll see you in 30. Okay, another 30 minutes. We got one more to go. So there we go. So it has doubled in size again. So if you guys remember, and it's jiggly, nice and jiggly. There's some bubble action going on. It's very lightweight. There's some bubbles in here.
I think there's some on the side too. Yeah.
And you can see, you can see how airy it is. Yeah. You can see how nice and airy it is. I love that, and that's going to make for excellent focaccia bread. So let me get my hand wet again. I should really have a bowl over here of water. So I can dip my hand in.
Come on, dip your hands in the chicken water.
No.
Of course not. It's a joke.
No, Corey, we're not going to do that. Okay,
I'm
so
defrosting chicken for barbecue.
Let's be very gentle with this.
Jeez.
Very nice. Just come underneath. It's very light and very airy, so you can see some bubbles in that.
You can see the multi-layers of it.
It's smoothing out too, so it's very nice. Look at the air, how airy that is.
Can you imagine what this would be like with instead of biscuits for biscuits and gravy? Big old airy, fluffy
biscuits.
That's what it reminds me. I was seeing all the gaps and all the layers that you're doing. It's kind of the way they do biscuits or crescent rolls. Or
so this is pretty much what they do for sourdough breads. So when you have your sourdough starter, and I don't know anything about that, so
yeah, don't ask about that part of it.
Don't ask me about sourdough bread because I have not. That is.
He stretched it so far I was off camera.
Oh. So you do want it smoothing out, and you can see how it's nice and smoothing out. It's very lots of bubbles. And we want those. You can see the bubbles developing down through here. You see all the bubbles? Mm-hmm. We want a light and airy dough. And this gets a lot of air in that.
Like pastries, all the different ones do multi-layers.
I know. Okay. So we're gonna just so you only have to kind of tug and pull like 3 or 4 times. Make sure you fold it over. You can see all the bubbles, and it's very light and airy. This is a good learning experience for me. So, look at all the good bubbles in it. So we're going to cover it back up again.
Did they do the last proofing or whatever in the pan itself?
Huh?
I said I've always seen so many bubbles when they're making this stuff. Do you do the last proof in the pan?
I believe we will once we do I think this is our third one. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna put it back in the sunroom for another 30 minutes, and then when we bring it out, we're gonna go ahead and put it onto our oiled parchment paper, and we will show you, or I will show you what is next. Because it's hard to describe, because you basically just want to do soft wet fingers on that dough. So we'll show you. So we'll be back in 30. Okay, last thing to do. But let's talk about, while this was proofing, I made our summer pasta. So it's got red onions, tricolored pasta, black beans, olives, red onions, green peppers, and it's got garlic in there.
Have we done that part of a meal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thought so.
So this is what we are going to have our focaccia bread with, along with steakhouse seasoned barbecue chicken that he's going to put on the barbecue later. So, and yes, I did put some of my hot spicy pepper season in it, with just some salt and black pepper, and then some Italian seasonings. So delicious. Dinner is going to be great, and this is going to be really awesome for these warm days, because I may not have to cook as much. So I haven't looked at it since the last proofing. So let's take a look. Wow.
Poofy.
It's poofy. So
Trying to get a grasp on how thick that is.
I'm gonna wash my hands. I don't think I washed my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because now is the time. Okay.
Looks like you're making yogurt got out of control.
It
looks so smooth on camera.
It totally does. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just do another light spray onto the parchment paper. And these actually come in sheets, so that you don't have to roll it out and cut it. So these are pre-cut and folded sheets, which is really amazing. So let's get our fingers warm or wet. Oh, it's so poofy. I don't even want. I just want to just let it fall right out of there. Just a big old blob.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a little bit left in here. We want to get it all out. And you can see how wet that bowl is. So this is excellent. Okay, so what we want to do is we just want to lightly kind of pull it. Look at the bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these guys want to move all over the place. We just kind of want to just pull this. Okay. We in the parchment paper, we're going to have a problem. So I think what I'll just do is just kind of, oops. I'll just do it this way. I'll just kind of lightly pull it apart. Oh my gosh, I don't like this parchment paper. It's all over the place. So I'm just going to kind of lightly push it. This is quite the huge pan. I probably could have put it into a smaller pan. So I'm just going to allow the dough to kind of lead the way, I guess.
Looks good to me.
Because we want dimples. So it's okay to dimple that. I think I just broke a bubble. I felt it. So we want to dimple this. That's pretty dimply. And we got the oven set for 375, so this is ready to go in anytime. I think that's going to be fine for us. I'm trying to just kind of...
There's no way it's going to stretch to the edges.
Yeah, I'm trying to encourage it to... Look at those bubbles. You know, we're just going to... We're going to dimple, dimple, dimple. Look at the bubbles. It's working. We're just going to leave it like that. Because I don't want to mess with it or overwork it or anything like that. Not what you want to do with focaccia bread. Okay, I am very happy about that. What do you think?
Looks good.
This pan is obviously too big. I probably would have been just fine with my smaller pan, but this is the smallest baking pan that is available to me at this moment in time, and so I'm just going to go with it. Okay, we love the bubbles. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drizzle on, how should I do this? Maybe, because I don't want...
Your hands are clean, yeah, just put your thumb across it or something.
I'm just going to kind of shake it on there. That's good. That'll work.
Yeah.
That looks good to me.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to put the water aside here. Okay, now let's put some veggies on it. So we're going to go with some red onion. My hand's going to get slippery. I'll be right back. I wanted to get some veggies cut and started. So I got my pepper jalapenos that I jarred up. Got some red onions. Got my garlic. I am going to do some of the pepper juice on the jalapeno pepper juice on that. So we are going to start with some seasons. Okay. So we're just going to do some Italian seasoning. Because we're kind of going in that direction this evening. Sorry, the onions kind of got me, so I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I got onion tears. That's what I call them. So I'm gonna do some. Just gonna do some pepper, some fresh pepper. We're gonna do some garlic powder. And of course, pepper season.
Don't let me forget to put that over the chicken when I throw it on.
Okay. Do some pepper season because it's going to be spicy, right, y'all? And we're going to do some, we're just going to sprinkle some garlic around. I hope this turns out good. I think it's beautiful for my first focaccia. So you guys, thank you for joining us on my first focaccia bread. I'm telling you guys, I'm learning so much about fresh bread, and we still haven't bought any store-bought bread, and I'm really proud of that. I don't need anything with all those chemicals in it in our bodies. Okay, now we're going to, I wish I had gloves because these guys are hot. So we're just gonna kind of put, actually we're gonna do cheese first. Let's do some of this. I wanted to put a little bit of this juice, this little pepper juice around from the jalapenos.
And nothing like hot vinegar.
That's good. We will be satisfied with that. So now let's do some cheese. Pepper jack. I guess it's not going to matter if they're chunky cheeses. If there's chunky pieces of cheese on there. It's not going to matter at all. Because the more cheese, the more better. More better, more better, more better. Right?
Sure.
Let's get some cheese over here on the edge. Around the edge. Okay, you guys, that's looking so beautiful. Almost like a pizza, almost. So now we're just gonna put some, we're just gonna scatter some jalapenos around, and I'm not cutting these, I'm just gonna leave them in full. And apparently you can use focaccia or focaccia bread, however you say it, focaccia. You can use this for sandwiches. So you can use it for all sorts of stuff. You can put your own seasons and spices on it that you wish. Nothing is ever set in stone that you have to follow the ingredients that I use for it. You can use it as a pizza. So if you wanted to put some sauce underneath that, you could. You could use it for a like a cheesy garlic Alfredo. Put some chicken, shredded chicken on it.
Mm-hmm.
Focaccia bread is literally, it's your dream. It's your deal. Whatever you want to do, that is all for you. Okay. So there we have our focaccia bread. It's not perfect, but that's okay. I'm just gonna let it do what it wants to do. It has control over me. And I am super excited. So we have the oven set at 375. And the recipe is 25 to 30 minutes. So we're gonna set it for 20 minutes, check it, and then if it needs that extra 10 minutes. So I'm gonna show this to you now. This is kind of messy. Excuse me. So these are the ingredients for the focaccia.
Screenshot that. There you go.
Okay. All right. So if you don't understand anything on that, let me know, because I wrote it kind of messy. Pardon me. So let's get our focaccia bread in the oven.
All right.
Perfect. And in he goes. And we're gonna set the timer for 20 minutes. And then in the end, after 30 minutes is up, we'll pull her out and we'll show you what she looks like. Guess what I forgot? Rotel. So we're gonna just drizzle some around. We're gonna drag some of those. Look. This is almost a dinner in itself. I swear.
I'm sure it's eaten as well.
Could be. I think that looks really good.
Yeah, looks like plenty.
Okay. All right. Now she goes in the oven for 25-30 minutes. Here we go. And we'll see you in the end. Okay, you guys, it is time. So just to let you know, this has been almost a 3 to 4 hour day doing this. So if you're gonna make something like this, you have to prepare ahead of time. Trust me. And it smells so good. So good. We'll put it over here on the island. Oh my gosh. Look how amazing that is. And easy cleanup, so I don't have to, all I have to do is lift this off. We'll move this back over here. There you go. Look at that.
That's what we're gonna do. Cut it and then eat and try it with dinner.
So, they say never cut your bread.
Well, it's gonna have to wait then, isn't it?
They say never cut your bread when it's steamy hot. And you know that there are times when you just can't help yourself and you just want that warm bread that's fresh out of the oven. But soon as he gets done grilling the chicken, we're gonna get this all together. We're gonna slice it up, and then we will give it a try with dinner all together. It smells amazing and looks amazing, and we're gonna let this cool for just a little bit, because they say when you cut a warm loaf of bread, it doesn't matter whatever it is, that all that hydration and all that steam comes out of your bread and dehydrates your bread, and that's why it goes bad quicker. So we're gonna let this cool because I don't want to lose any of that hydration that I spent time putting into it and all that airiness. So we're gonna try it, and I think we're gonna end up freezing half of this because there's a lot here, and it's just him and I, and we can't eat this every single day. Oh, we probably could.
I was gonna say, I'll figure it out.
Well, we'll be eating this for the next 2 weeks, but fresh bread, this will only last up to 5 days. So if we literally save half of it or save a good portion of it, we can definitely freeze it and warm it back up. So that's a great thing, you guys. That's a great thing. So let's take a look at it again. You can see some bubbles here. There's a pretty little bubble here, and you know, it's just very airy and bubbles and airiness. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Can't wait to try it and share it with you. Okay, we'll see you when we wrap this up and put it all together. Okay, welcome back. We had to put it in the put the phone in the pantry.
Okay, don't want to confuse the new one.
So if it seems a little far away, he'll fix the editing. So we got our focaccia bread. So we'll show you this guy here. Woo! Look at him.
That's where some of the gluten are getting into some of these. You probably toss one of these pizza
We got
crusts.
some grilled chicken. Woo! And then, y'all, my summer pasta.
How does this turn out?
So we're gonna just do a cut on the focaccia bread.
Oh,
And you definitely could use this as a sandwich bread. I'm not even joking.
I didn't hit the chicken with the spice rub.
Oh, you didn't? Sorry,
Not the spicy part.
We'll just do we're just gonna do kind of small pieces. It's crunchy. Okay. See, we're just gonna do some small slices, but look how thick that is, you guys. Man, I was gonna give you this one. So let's give it a try to our focaccia bread first. So, here we go.
Yeah.
Y'all, I think this is going to be our new piece of bread. It's got some spice.
Mm-hmm. Definitely have some spice.
Okay. We can eat that all day long. So, let's grab a little piece of chicken.
Maybe today.
We're gonna grab a little bit of pasta.
You need a spoon, not a spatula.
Okay. Let's see. There we go.
Make me earn my dinner.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Perfect. Come on, you guys. Look at that. This is why we call this summer pasta, because it is sunny outside. It's going to be beautiful and warm for the next couple days. So,
And the colder the better for the salad.
And the colder the better for the salad. You can eat it straight out of the refrigerator. You can let it sit a couple days, or you can freeze it. So, and let it thaw out and enjoy it again. So, oh, the heat on that is quite spicy. Mm-hmm. But let's try the chicken.
Good luck.
What do you mean, good luck?
Cutting with a plastic fork.
Yeah, I'm not cutting it.
Chicken.
Chicken's good.
Use a little salt, though.
I could see that needs a little bit of flavoring. Needs a little bit of salt. But it's good. It's perfect for this. We need a whole bunch of people here. When are y'all coming? We're going to try the summer pasta. How is that? The summer pasta.
It's good. Need a spoon though.
I also put in a can of Southwest corn, which had some peppers in it and some Southwest flavorings. Black beans. I didn't put any jalapenos in it. I decided against it because we don't need all these flavors that are similar.
Spoon.
Yeah, needs a spoon.
It's like trying to eat with chopsticks.
It's good though. Summer pasta is really good. And come on, that focaccia bread. Ugh. It's soft. It's flavorful. Look at that. It's soft and just flavorful. You can kind of hear a little bit of the crunch. It's perfect on the bottom. You can kind of hear a little bit of the crunch. You guys. Well, my first focaccia bread. Oh, look at bubbles. Very light, very airy.
Very spicy.
Oh. It is spicy, but with all those flavors on it. Oh.
That's good.
That is killer. Well.
All right, you guys been there start to finish on this one.
There you have it. Thank my husband for recording this whole shenanigans with this focaccia bread. So I hope that was detailed enough for you guys. Try this focaccia bread yourself. If you just want to do cheese, you can do cheese and pepperoni. You can make it into a pizza.
Straight up olive oil and that's it.
You can use straight up olive oil and just some seasonings or just some tomatoes.
Yeah.
You could do like a mozz cheese and tomatoes. And because this is kind of a Mediterranean, it's Southwest Mediterranean, I think. What did you call it?
Well, it's either Greek or Italian.
Greek. It's kind of a mix of a Mediterranean, Greek, and Italian because it's got Italian seasonings on it.
I think they're on the Mediterranean, both of them.
Oh, are they?
So it's just the region.
I don't usually eat Mediterranean food, but if this is Mediterranean food, I'll take it
You're
all day
Italian,
long.
you do.
Oh yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
But yum. That's good, babe.
Absolutely delicious. So hopefully you guys like that. Took your own notes to make your own focaccia bread. And hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And thanks for being here till the end and seeing how it's turning out. It's delicious. We're going to finish eating. And we're going to get it all packaged up. And stay tuned for the next one. We'll be making the spicy jalapeno and cheddar bread. So thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great evening.
Yeah, enjoy your weekend.
Yes. And eat some bread.
Yeah.
Peace out.